My driver's license is at the bottom of a river and I have to go get it. I think finally today is the day that Jordan and I are going to be taking our bikes on some gravel roads, and Jordan's been doing pretty good with his Sportster, taking it off-road and kind of getting reacquainted with the bike and the riding season. But for me, I have not ridden on gravel roads for quite a while, and the few gravel roads that I have ridden on have been incredibly nerve-wracking. So this is finally the year. I have my Himalayan all built out courtesy of Revzilla and Royal Enfield themselves, and I have it protected so that I can finally start really learning how to ride gravel, not necessarily off-road. We're not there yet. So we're gonna hop on the bikes and go start exploring. Alrighty, so we just had a beautiful ride on some nice country back roads and officially gonna start looking for some gravel. The Himalayan is handling everything really well. I haven't put the new knobby tires on yet, so that's probably something that I'm gonna miss once I put the new knobbies on, is it's gonna handle a bit differently on the tarmac. But I was just telling Jordan a little bit ago, I was like, man, this bike is a lot louder than I remember. So this is a route that Jordan rides fairly often. I mean, not every week or anything like that, but he's familiar with the area, and I would say we have a good, what, 5 to 10 miles worth of gravel roads ahead of us?
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of scattered, but I found some on like Onyx and a couple on GPS and stuff like that. This is kind of like my warm-up road. It's like, if I feel okay doing this, then I'm okay to go to the next. It's kind of like my gatekeeper. Like a gatekeeper for like 4x4s is like, if you can't make it past this obstacle, don't go. Okay, because I'm a very much beginner, so. The good thing is the roads are a little damp right now, so, and I mean, this is some pretty loose like P-bubble stuff. So this is just where you just kind of practice feeling the bike kind of dance around. I do. It feels, I will say, I do remember this road when I took it with you for the first time when I was on the Triumph a few years ago. Ironically, I think it was the exact same weekend too. I think it was like Mother's Day weekend we did this. But I just remember feeling so uneasy on the Triumph. Like I felt so tall, like I had no control. And on this Hemi, I'm definitely sitting more in the bike. The bars are more upright, and it just feels a lot better. I can definitely say that. I've been messing with my tire pressures a lot, just lowering them and stuff. I still feel like I could probably lower the front like another pound or two. It just kind of feels twitchy in the front, but even though like I know this is what the bike is supposed to feel like and everything's fine, and it's like a perfectly flat gravel road, my heart is just like, oh my god, oh my god. So for you guys watching right now, I had a lot of comments on my last video where I was explaining why I'm so nervous to take gravel roads, and they're like, you're fine, you just gotta send it, get out of your head. I think the thing I failed to mention is that is anxiety, my friends. I have no reason to fear riding on gravel roads or off roads because I've never really done it before, but that's just like straight up anxiety getting to me. And it's the only way to get rid of anxiety is just trial by fire. So I wish I could be one of those send it boys where I just break the rear tire loose all the time and slide, and that's just not me. No, I'm definitely still learning to ride in this stuff. And it's like last year I was so comfortable, and now this year it's like starting all over again. It's like just getting used to the sensation of just sliding and being okay with it. A lot of people forget that, you know, when you live in an area that has winter, a lot of us are like kind of getting our sea legs again when we get back out in the springtime, and it's like, oh, I gotta learn how to ride again. So this uphill section here was all gravel when I had to pass a school bus doing this. This looks so much better now. It's all washed out already though. Popped it back down into first gear just in case. Oh yeah, that's not bad at all. I wish the whole road felt like that. Yeah, when I went through this, it was all freshly graded, and it's already this washed out, so that's what I was saying. Everything coming down this hill, they usually dump a bunch of gravel, so I take it pretty easy, but it looks not too bad. I know, I love how they always do stop signs at the bottom of hills. No, yeah, this is pretty nice. Oh, dude, it's a night and day difference of how I feel the last time I rode this on the Triumph versus what I know now.
And seriously, taking that off-road class with Harley-Davidson was a huge help.
All right, so go straight across. This will be a little bumpy. I think you also have better suspension travel than I do in the rear end, especially. My front end's not bad, but my rear end, I mean, it could use some more.
Oh, that was a big bump. I hate it when the bumps or the holes hide in the shade. Oh, the cows are laying down. Oh my God. Hi, babies. Oh, they're taking a nap.
Yeah, this is a lot nicer than last time.
This is the kind of road that I like.
I'm just wondering, like, where did all the gravel go? Like,
it rained a lot the past couple days, so I wonder if it just washed it all away.
It might have. I mean, look at this.
Yeah, this looks a little ruddy up here. So I am doing about 30 miles an hour. That is like my preferred comfort zone right now. The bike feels planted, man. It feels good, and I definitely know it's the conditions of the road. So this is super beginner friendly, which is exactly what I need. This is fun, and I do feel a lot better knowing that Jordan is with me. If you guys saw Jordan's most recent video, he took his bike out to a road where there was like a lot of water crossings, a lot of washout, and he was by himself, and he's like, yeah, that probably wasn't the best idea, because if I dumped my bike, I would not be able to pick it up by myself.
Well, like, especially some of the rivers.
Oh, jeez.
I was thinking about going through some of the rivers, and I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, because if you get stuck, man.
Like, I've never actually gone down these dirt roads.
Yeah. This one? Like the one we're on?
No, this one I have, but the side roads I haven't.
Oh, yeah, that looked like a big hill.
If you turn left, it takes you back out to the pavement. Going right, I don't know. But I think the route that we have coming up next will actually take us through some of those. Which I don't know if we should be concerned or not, since they're on an off-road app. But they are public roads.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of the... Wow, look at those rocks. That's a cool fence idea. So again, to you guys who are watching this video, I know this is not the most entertaining thing, and those of you watching are probably, you know, you watch everything that I post, so I appreciate it, but this is just the reason I want to be able to do stuff like this and explore more of these back roads. And honestly, you could do this road on a bagger, easy. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing it because I'm such a novice, but these roads are very, very beginner friendly. But this is just exactly why I wanted a fun, nimble, and this is not like the best lightweight motorcycle. I would definitely call the Himalayan more of like an ADV style bike, not a dirt bike. And a lot of the dirt bikes, oh man, like the trails around Ohio, you could get into a lot of fun. But these are the kinds of roads that I want to explore, just to see like how people live and the culture of like all of these back roads and the cool things to see and do, like all of the rivers and stuff. I don't get to see those from the pavement, so I'm gonna try standing. This is a hill. I guess it's not too bad. Standing feels good. I thought for sure I was gonna need risers on this bike, but if you just put your body placement in the right area and lean up against the tank a little bit more, I don't think I need risers. Definitely feeling the front end getting a little rocky with these rocks.
Yeah, mine keeps feeling twitchy as well, but I just gotta modulate it.
So one of the best advice I've ever had from a person who rides off-road very often is how you hold your handlebars. And she told me, she's like, what you want to do is you want to treat your handle grips and your handlebars like baby birds, like they're little baby bird skulls, and you don't want to crush them.
So I'll probably stop here before we get to the stop sign.
Okay.
And then...
I'm like right behind you, so hopefully a car doesn't show up.
Well, they can see us. That's why I stopped at the top.
So I'm going to pull up next to Jordan so you guys can see his bike. I'm sure you've seen it. Jordan has a YouTube channel as well, but this is his 2001 Harley-Davidson Sportster. It's an 883, and it's a hugger, right? It's like a super low.
Yeah.
It's just a hugger. So he has modified the heck out of this bike, lifted it, added a ton of... He needs a new rear suspension, but...
Well, you can only do so much for these.
It's a good-looking bike, I swear.
Alrighty, well, we're gonna go up and turn right onto Pineview Drive.
Okay.
So we'll see what this looks like.
Oh, look at that lilac bush. That's beautiful. Why doesn't mine look like that?
And I don't know if this is all going to be paved or whatnot, but this route is supposedly called, was it Valley of Cows or something?
Valley of Cows?
Yeah, Valleys and Cows or something. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I have no clue what the road conditions are going to be like.
Valley of Cows. I'm living for it. I hope we see cows.
And what's weird is it kind of like circles around on itself and goes up and down, so I don't know what to think about that.
That's cool.
So
it's very pretty. I like all the shade and the trees.
I've never been out this way. Some nice houses.
Oh, that is beautiful. That's what I love. I love exploring these back roads. And then, like, sometimes you're so far away from any metropolitan area. Like, it'll take an hour for you just to go to the grocery store. And I'm like, what do you do? Like, what do you do for a living? How far do you have to travel to earn a living?
I love how my GPS says the speed limit on this road is 55.
It might be. It's an unmarked country road.
Well, that's a good place for a basketball hoop. And we can go straight across.
No, we can't.
To that road over there.
Oh, I was like, babe, that's a house.
So it goes all the way down there, all the way north, and then if we take this up and then turn left, and then we'll go down another road, and then we can go north.
I don't care where we go as long as there's cows.
Oh, I think that was our road.
Oh. Whoop.
Do you want to go back to that big downhill?
I don't care. This is fine too. I mean, we can just see where this goes. But I do want to go see Valley of the Cows, so...
That was a really steep hill.
Yeah, that was a very steep hill. I don't care. I mean, we got to learn someday.
God, I hate going down gravel hills though.
That's the thing about gravel roads that'll get you that's so new to me is like 1 second of taking your eyes off where you're going and the road just pulls you in. I feel like if this road was just gravel, I'd be kind of nervous, but the fact that it's hard packed where the like tire tracks are make me feel a lot better about myself. Maybe that's why people out west always think I'm such a baby, because it's like a lot of dirt out there, not gravel.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot more hard packed than this.
Yeah. I'm slowing way down. I don't know why. I'm just like, I catch myself.
Some pretty chunky gravel here.
Slowing down.
So I'm going to slow down and look left and see what this looks like. It looks like no matter what, if we turn left, we're going down like steep hills.
Yeah, well, we're up on top of a valley.
Look at that.
Well, I mean, if we go straight, we're going down a steep hill. Oh, that's Camp Ohio. This takes you back out to North 79.
Yeah. You keep going. Oh, you can see where this drops down real steep and goes up.
Yeah. So
keep going?
Sure. I mean, either way, we got to go downhill to get back up.
Yeah, we're in the valley.
I've been consistently doing 30 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's really not bad. That's pretty okay pace from what people always told me.
I mean, I know you could definitely go faster, but the concept of the bike dancing underneath me is still so new and foreign that I'm just like, I want to know that I could, like, you know, slow down.
Right. Here's the cows up here. I think so.
This is pretty. It never comes through on GoPro, but Ohio's so pretty. The gears on this bike are so interesting. First gear is like super short, and then second gear is like really long. Oof. I'm feeling pretty good. I needed this.
Oh yeah, I definitely need it. I still just, the bike still kind of feels a little wonky, but it's funny because I didn't feel that bad with the 60/40 tires, but on the 50/50s it feels more washy.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's just, you're losing half of your road traction.
Well, the knobbies are supposed to be able to have like more bite in loose conditions. So
yeah, but I meant on the road too. How did it feel on the highway?
Fine.
Okay, good.
It feels fine.
So you just had to adjust your neck bearings and everything kind of went back to normal?
It seems like it, yeah. I mean, I'll have to push it up to 70 miles an hour to see what that feels like then.
You can do that on the way home if you want to. I'll be about 5 miles behind you, but it is a literal night and day difference versus the very first time I took those roads on the Scrambler. I feel like I was okay back then because I was kind of ignorant, but I still was like, holy shit, this feels weird. And now I'm like, it feels weird, but I know what to expect. Alrighty, so we're on a road called Girl Scout something. Oh, my turn signal's still on.
Girl Scout Camp Road, which I don't know what is over this hill. It looks like it drops. Yeah, it drops.
Okay. Girl Scout Camp Road, and I don't know if there's an actual camp or what, but it does seem a bit muddier than some of the other roads we were on. Oh baby, we're off on a adventure today.
Holy shit.
I just hope there's no like traffic coming up. I love it when the road just disappears.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slightly drag my brakes a little bit.
Yeah. Don't forget to use front brake, just not a lot.
Yeah. This seems really familiar. I might have brought Manny down this.
You brought Manny down this on his Sportster?
I told you. He followed me down some sketchy roads, and I told him, I was like, dude, I don't know where we're going. And he did great. He really surprised me. He was on like a lowered ass Sportster with street tires.
Yeah. I'm just letting the bike engine brake. I'm in first gear, just riding down this. That was scary.
Yeah, that rut like pulled me.
Yeah.
See, I just don't know how to feel about these 50/50 tires. Like, I feel like they are not improvement over the 60/40s almost. I don't know why. They make the bike feel more squirrely.
Yeah, I believe it. I feel actually pretty good on these tires, these stock tires.
I just wonder if I need to lower my pressure or what, but I don't know.
That Coors Light can? Hell yeah, somebody out here with a road pop. This is pretty, super narrow. Man, it feels good to finally be like riding my Himalayan on the type of roads I wanted to ride the Himalayan on.
They definitely get your heart thumping.
Oh yeah. So far I'm feeling pretty good. I think the worst thing I've ever ridden through was sand. Oh, I hate sand. This is so narrow.
Yeah.
These are like some proper country roads. Hitting some big rocks.
No, the front end just feels really loose.
Oh, there's a covered bridge. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, we're going through a covered bridge. That's cool. I'm sorry your front end's feeling so bad. I feel great. This is cool.
Yeah.
Pretty. Oh, this is fun.
Again, I don't know if it's really like just my front end or just because like I am so out of touch with riding in gravel.
I mean, you definitely have more gravel miles under your belt than I ever will. Well, do.
Oh, I was like, is this going into somebody's driveway?
I don't know, but this looks like an absolute oasis. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. People freaking live here.
There is a creek crossing.
For real?
Yep.
My very first water crossing.
Pretty hard packed. And this is a public road.
Oh, that was fine.
Yeah.
I did fine. That was so cool. I did my first water crossing.
Pretty good.
Alrighty. Oh yeah. Alright, standing up on this hill. Man, first gear is a trooper. I actually have a smile on my face. This feels so fun.
Good.
I can't believe how freaking narrow these, like, where the trees are. Like, imagine taking the truck through this.
Right?
Ooh. Well, this is definitely a big hill.
Yeah, I'm just kind of concerned about when we're going to go down.
This is freaking beautiful. Oh, okay, so you guys watching this video, I'm so sorry. It's probably really boring because we're just learning and talking to each other. But this is making me so excited because Jordan and I are both going to be in Sturgis, South Dakota for the Get On ADV Fest happening in the Black Hills. And we're bringing both of our bikes. Jordan will have the Sportster. I'm going to have the Himalayan. And I'm like, we need to practice. Like, I don't want to be on those roads in the Black Hills without practice under my belt. So this is that's kind of what we're doing out here, and I'm actually having a really good time. I got a big smile on my face. That was fun.
The bike's doing good. It's still running. It's running warm, but it's not overheating at all, so that's good.
I was in first gear that entire road.
Yeah, I was too.
And I did a water crossing.
Yeah, I did not expect that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, the first one was only like a couple inches deep. The second one, I felt my boots get wet. I better close my visor so I don't catch like a rock to the face or a yellow jacket. I was getting nervous that I wouldn't enjoy like the roads like this. I just wasn't sure if it was going to be my thing. I'm having a lot of fun, so that's good. I really didn't want to like hate this, you know? I wanted it to be fun. Man, this makes me want to pack up and go camping. So we can't, in Ohio, well, in a lot of places it's illegal to go stealth camping. And I know a lot of people like stealth camping and stuff because it's fun, but that's not why I go camping. I'm not trying to wake up with a 12 gauge in my face. Camping, like, I want to have a fire, you know, I want to cook some food, drink some beer, and you can't really do that when you're stealth camping. Well, at least you can't have a fire. Alright, well, we are officially back on paved roads for a little while, and we're gonna go get some lunch.
12 seconds later.
So we're driving down the road, going over a bridge, and I see a flutter come out from underneath her back wheels. I'm like, oh, she hit some cards. And I look down and I distinctly identify a Discover card. And all of her IDs and everything flew out of her phone wallet.
Yeah.
And we were right next to a river. Luckily, I found 2 of her cards. She found 1, but her ID is currently in the bottom of a river.
So, you guys, I use my wallet case and I have my Rockform phone mount. On my road glide, this doesn't happen. I've traveled across the country and my cards never came out, but they're not secure on this bike. So
I think all the vibrations might have not helped either.
We found the cards except one. My driver's license is at the bottom of a river and I have to go get it.
So she's gonna go water walking. So this is the bridge, and her ID, we found it. It's right in that brush pile, like right there. I think you can actually see it on camera too. Yeah, it looks like it might have turned over. It's definitely getting pushed up against that brush. Like the current's trying to sweep it away. You don't have your phone in your pocket, do you? Well, that's not bad. You got so lucky.
I can't believe we found that.
You got so lucky. So you're not going to use a phone wallet anymore, right?
Not while I ride.
You know, when they said to buy adventure bikes, I didn't really think this is what they meant.
I'm digging the adventure gear. These boots came in clutch.
I know, right?
Oh boy. So we just hopped back on the bikes to head home and go explore some more gravel roads. And I realized that we were really close to an amazing place called Honey Run Falls. So check out this beautiful area. Oh. It has been years. There's a face in the rocks. Look at that. That is a face.
Imagine how hard you have to fall to do that to a rock.
Oh my god, stupid. You about ate it too. He's not even a dad and telling stupid dad jokes. It's been years since I've been here. The last time I was here, the waterfall was just a tiny little trickle, but we've had a lot of rain this spring, so that's beautiful. Wash off all the mud. It's pretty.
Want to ride the bikes across it?
I probably could if there weren't like that area, if it wasn't slippery. Yeah, it's always so slippery.
Yeah.
But the falls are right here. There ain't no guardrails. Darwinism gonna get you. So we just got home and I just immediately hopped in the shower because I think I did a little more river crossing than the bike did today. Since that was my very first time ever actually doing anything like, I don't know, I would say that one road that we took was a little bit more technical than I think I was prepared for, but ironically I had the most fun on that road, and I think it's because it wasn't just like gravel, it was actually hard packed dirt. The bike did amazing. It really did well. First gear was definitely my friend when I was going slower. It was super comfortable and it just performed really, really well. So I definitely had a really good time today. I think I needed this, and it put me in a whole new mindset of ready to kind of like take the road less traveled and explore. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was not fun losing all of my credit cards and debit cards and ID in the river, but we got it back, so no harm, no foul. All right, well, until my next one, thank you guys so much for watching. You be good, and I'll see you later.